Shriver is a self-contained instructional setting for students who have multiple disabilities.
Every 5 weeks, one class is in charge of the coffee cart. They'll get the coffee cart prepped up, and then they go room to room. And then at the end of the day, we clean up the coffee cart and prep for the next day. Last year, Jim started a coffee service in the vocational room where the people would order coffee online. At the end of the year, I got a grant from the 4-H of Arlington Club for $5,000 to start a coffee cart. So we decided we'd have a mobile service where the kids would just go around and sell it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it because sometimes I don't get to make my own coffee. And so it's so nice to come here and be able to have Rodrigo or any of our students just come here and give us coffee.
I really love seeing the Shriver kids walk around, and I've heard from their parents that it means a lot to them when we say hi, and it's really wonderful to have individual relationships with the other students here. We all share a building, so we should all be friends with one another and be aware of one another, and it's just a really unique opportunity here.
Over time, I noticed that I get a smile and a wave, and some of them even know me by name at this point. It means a lot when you notice that, they get as much out of these connections as you do.
Yeah, I love and make it happy.
Because I came from the classroom, for me this is what we used to do, like going out to job sites. So now we're having it happen here in real time with our students, and all of our students, no matter the level, get an opportunity. Whereas if we're going out of the building, some students wouldn't be able to because of their abilities. We have students that before we couldn't get to walk our hallways. We have those students participating in the coffee cart activity. So for me, that is awesome to see.
They're learning job skill. They're learning about selling, customer service. They get a chance to interact with the staff. They meet people.
They get a chance to also use their AAC devices for the students who are nonverbal. It's an opportunity for them to follow directions and also practice some important social skills.
And a lot of times they have to deal with people they don't know, so they have to get over that fear, and that's a big deal for our kids.
And the end result is that the more practice they get, the more they feel a sense of achievement, and inclusion is the key, and we really do our best to make sure that inclusion happens here. At the same time, they're getting the intensive services that they need.
It's more than just, instruction. It's getting them connected to the community. It's getting them connected to some of the different services that's offered in the community. But also here at the Shriver program, we want to focus on really teaching our students how to be independent. And so we want to start preparing them now.
I feel this gives them an opportunity and an experience to better their lives when they leave. So they're just not sitting in a classroom. They're actually getting real world experience. They're learning how to deal with people. And I think those kind of skills are really monumental to the success of the students after they leave Shriver.
And this gets some of the students ready along those lines, because if they're doing really well with this kind of activity, of many others as well, then that's one of the factors we would look at is maybe this kiddo could be, a good candidate for the Prepared for Employment program over at the Arlington Career Center.
We come out into the community as much as we can in order to let our students have natural experiences and get practice using their devices and doing various tasks in the community as naturally as possible.
Before we come, we agree upon a recipe that we want to make, and we go through all the ingredients that we need, and we decide what we need to get. We make our shopping list, and then we come here and fulfill it. So it's a real world experience for them.
This is one form of an AAC augmentative or alternative communication. Some students might be using pictures, others might be using apps, and others have completely different systems. But this is one that has worked well for the students we have right now in PEP. And they just learn right here, the verb is always going to be in this same location. That's an example of how it's really a motor plan that they're learning. And the whole idea behind the app is core vocabulary, which are the most commonly said words. While we're doing these activities with them, we're trying to build in language opportunities for them to share. We use a lot of modeling on our own devices to kind of teach them the patterns and the vocabulary that can be used in different settings and situations. We're finished with all those things. We got them.
Can you help me out?
Pay.
Yeah, let's go pay.
$4.49. If you are a Scannet customer, please scan the barcode on your...
So we come back here and then we follow the recipe for the ingredients that we bought. We encourage communication throughout the whole experience, from washing our hands to what ingredient do you want, do you need help, and then we made our parfaits.
And it has been fairly transformational this past year, working with the families more, being able to model with them, and the profound growth that we saw in our students as a result from that.
And we have just seen our students grow tremendously with their ability to communicate.
It's one of their methods for communicating, and it helps them to expand who they can reach and what they're able to share with the world. How are you feeling? You feel happy?
Happy!
Oh, I feel so happy too. That makes me feel happy.
I'm happy too.
We're both happy. We are happy.